So I've got quite the video for you guys today, but I wanted to tell you guys about what happens when you have sex whenever you're on semen retention or if you're practicing nofap and that's something that you've gotten used to. Having that extra energy, having that extra drive because you have not been jacking off, because you have not been watching corn. What happens if you break your streak by sleeping with a woman? So a lot of people get on this semen retention slash nofap stuff because it can actually help you find a woman and actually get into a relationship or actually get out of a dry spell. As far as, if masturbation and like fapping and stuff has been affecting your love life or has been affecting your dating life. So one big side effect of semen retention and all this like stuff that we practice is that, for some reason it causes women to become more attracted to you. It causes women to be more receptive to you because you're not giving off like these creep vibes. You're not giving off these, weirdo thirsty vibes, because you're actually controlling your lust. But what happens when you start gaining that energy? So when you're on a good nofap streak, when you're on a good semen retention, I'm talking like you've been going for a few weeks to perhaps even a few months. What happens is whenever if you have a girlfriend or if you just got into a relationship or you started sleeping with a girl, you're going to notice a massive drop off in energy. And this is like the dark side, I guess, of finding a girl or finding, your mate while you're on this journey. Because if you're like a hardcore into this stuff, what ends up happening is that you end up having more energy, you get more work done, you might start making more money, you're going to be hitting harder workouts in the gym, you're going to be hitting harder workouts just in general, and you're just going to feel so much more motivated because you're not spending that energy. All that sexual energy is being converted into creative energy, or it's being turned into physical energy. So in the gym or on the track, whatever. But when you meet a girl, it can really derail you from like your momentum. Like you could be going really good, hitting the gym consistent, you're working on your business or you're making money, you're smashing it. You're just crushing life because you're just you've built up so much momentum. And then you meet a woman or you get with a woman and you start having sex all the time. It's like you start sleeping in more, you start staying up late, you have sex and you release, and all of a sudden it's like you're tired as fuck. You don't want to do anything, you just want to take a nap. And this is what sucks when you actually do meet a girl. So it's almost like, I think that you should do it just to see what happens. If you do meet a girl and you like her or you're in a relationship or whatever, or you just got into one, go ahead, break the streak. Go ahead and sleep with that girl. Get out of the rut. Get out of the dry spell. But you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, once this happens. Like you'll think of this video. So how do you combat this? How do you have both sides? How do you have the girl and how do you have semen retention at the same time? This isn't something I've implemented yet, but apparently I have heard of people that are able to have sex and then they're able to keep themselves from releasing. So they have sex until the point where they basically don't like ejaculate, essentially. And I can't remember the name of this practice, but I've heard that it's basically the same benefits. It's almost like, you're gonna still retain all the benefits of not fapping, but honestly have not put this to the test, because me and my girl, we're in like, I'm just gonna be real, we're in a long distance thing right now. She's from a different country, so about once a month or once every couple months I'm over there in that country, and that's typically when I break. But when I'm back in the United States, I'm on semen retention. I'm on nofap. I'm not jacking off. I'm not releasing. And I notice that when I go on these vacations, when I go see my girlfriend, that, you know, we're making love, and I notice my energy just fucking plummets. Like, I don't want to do shit, you know? And if you've been through this, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And especially if you're with a girl, if you're having sex all the time, I'm talking like all the fucking time, like you're at her house all the time, she's like, you know, y'all are just fucking like crazy. It's like, you feel so worn out the next day. You feel so like, so much energy has left your body. So much, you've lost so much fucking momentum within your spirit. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you may have to break up with a girl if you're like on your grind, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to like achieve something really great, and you're stuck with a girl where you're like spending all your time with her, where, you know, you're just, I call it being fucked out. Being fucked out is like, you're like a spray paint can that's been completely used up. You're completely empty. You know, there's no spray paint left in the can. It's just like an empty rattle. You've been fucking so much that like you're not even like your nuts, your like sperm or whatever is not even like a large amount. It's like barely anything. Like you're fucking like every day, so like you're barely like shooting out dribbles. And you're so fucking tired, and you're just like slacking off and shit. You're slacking off on like your self-improvement. And that's what it means to be fucked out. So if you're in like a shit spot in your life and you feel like you need to take action and you're fucked out, like let's say you're seeing a girl, you know, sometimes you may have to sacrifice that girl. You may have to leave her behind, break up with her to actually get on semen retention, to get back on nofap, to focus on that business, to focus on that fitness journey, you know, getting that six pack, getting that six figures. Because when you're in a fucked out state, your creativity is gone. Your strength is gone. Your energy is gone. I mean, you're fucking staying up late as fuck at a girl's house, sometimes till like late at night, getting your dick sucked, you know, having sex, fucking passing out late, waking up in the morning, fucking, and you haven't even gotten barely any sleep. And then this girl's also bothering you, taking up your energy, taking up your fucking mental and physical energy, your time, all your free time. So that's what it means to be fucked out. So yeah, guys, it is a one of those things. If y'all need any advice when it comes to this stuff like nofap, semen retention, if you're having trouble with that, if you're having trouble, you know, having a porn addiction, and you want to talk one-on-one and get some sort of coaching, someone who's actually like thrown off that addiction before, I am going to put a coaching link down below. Of course it costs money. I'm going to be straight with y'all, but you know, we don't work for free here. So yeah, guys. So let me know if you have a similar experience down below. And if you really need help and you want to talk one-on-one with me, you know what to do. All right. Peace.